So we're going to be working with our arms today. So we're going to go through a series of movements that are going to help strengthen the arms as well as give you some cool little chair moves to work on. So what I want you to do is take your hands and I want you to place them on the side of your chair. So go ahead and sit forward in your chair. And I want you to bring your booty to the edge of the chair, okay? And then we're going to take our hands and we're going to place them just behind the butt. And I'll turn so you can see me. So your hands should be right back here. And the palms of the hands right in this area is what should be touching touching your chair with your fingers hanging off. And you're going to take your fingers and reach them underneath your chair. And what we're going to do is we're just going to lift into the hands and come off the chair. Okay? So the first thing that I want you to do is just hold and hover in that position. So taking your feet, scooting your booty to the edge of the chair, hands are going to go behind you and we're going to press up and into the hands. And we're just going to hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. And have a seat back down into your chair. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So again, hands. We're going to go to the back of the chair, and we're going to lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. And come down. And one more time. Palms to the back of the chair, and lift. 2, 3, 4. Make sure as you're lifting, you're not bending your arms and collapsing into your bones. You want to press up and out of the arms. Nice, strong arms holding you up. And bring it down. Beautiful. So that should have lit a little bit of a fire burning through your arms, and that's perfect. If it didn't, you've got some pretty strong arms, or you're really good at resistance training against your own body weight, and that is perfectly fine too. If it did absolutely nothing for you, I would say hold it for 15 and do maybe 5 instead of the 3. Just enough to where in your tricep you feel a little bit of like a, whew, okay. So from there, what we're going to do is we're going to do some U shapes with our hips. But we're going to move our hips from side to side, almost like a pendulum, okay? Now, in a sensual movement class, we learn about the art of the tease, and how teasing is something that is very slow and very deliberate, okay? And so that's the same thing that I want you to just carry onto your chair into this movement, is the idea of being very slow and very deliberate. Okay, and that's going to be good for your arms. So if at any time you need to stop, if you can do 1 or if you can do 10, it doesn't matter. This is all about building strength, and this is also a practice. So if you want to get good at it, again, you're going to have to do it. So same thing, we're going to take our palms, we're going to place them behind us onto the chair. Sorry. And we're going to come lift off of your butt just a little bit. Now this time I want you to walk your feet forward just a little bit. Enough to where you have space to dip down. Okay? And I'll show you from the side. Enough to where you have space to dip down in your chair. So what we are going to do is move our hips from side to side. So you're going to come off your chair, and we're going to dip down, and we're going to pull the hips to the left and up. So what you should feel is a nice squeeze in your side oblique, and we're going to dip down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. Down and squeeze, down and squeeze. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And have a seat. Perfect. Beautiful. So my recommendation for that one would be to do about 8 pendulums or 8 hip movements. 3 times each, and that should really get your blood flowing and maybe even make you break out in a sweat. So, good job. The next one we're going to do is going to be leg crossovers. And that's really easy. We're same concept. We're going to take our hands, we're going to place them behind us, and we're going to bring our butt off the chair. This time we're going to extend the left leg, and you're going to go onto the side of the foot here. Now, I want you to keep in mind your weight needs to be rested in your hands, in your arms, okay? You're springing up nice and strong out of the hands here so that you're not placing a lot of weight in your feet, because your feet will be in a very awkward position. So, toes over, side of the foot over. We're going to take the right leg and cross it over. You're going to come onto the ball of that foot, dragging the left foot underneath, and turn to the other side. And coming down onto the ball of that foot, dragging this foot underneath, and step. Drag, and step. And step, and step. Bring it back, and have a seat. Very good. That's perfect. We're going to go into music time right now, and we're going to enjoy some of these movements. So, grab your chair, grab some water if you need it, and let's go.
Two people just meeting, barely touching each other. Two spirits agree, trying to carry further. Two people just being barely touching each other. They're too sweet, trying to carry further. 'Cause you